My brothers and sisters, ask yourself a difficult question today. When you do something good for someone, when you give a gift, when you help a friend move, when you donate money, are you waiting for the thank you? If they didn't say thank you, does your heart tighten? Do you feel a little resentment? If you do, it is natural. We are human. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Lail wants to elevate us from being human to being believers. We're looking today at the end of Surah Al-Lail, specifically verses 18 to 21. These verses are not just about charity. They are the cure for the emptiness we feel in our relationships. They are the cure for the depression that comes from expecting things from people who can never satisfy us. Today we decode the secret of Abu Bakr As-Siddiq radiyallahu anh. Today we find out how to be satisfied. Allah says, he who gives his wealth to purify himself. Notice the word here. Allah didn't say, yatasaddaq, to give charity. He said, yatazakka. This comes from zakah, to grow, to purify. The great Mufassir, Imam Ibn Kathir, explains that this person gives his wealth not to be famous, not to be called generous by the community, but solely to scrub the dirt of greed and attachment from his own soul. Think about the latest insights we hear from scholars like Nouman Ali Khan. He often points out that usually when you give money, your bank account goes down. But tazkiyah implies growth. Allah is teaching us a financial paradox. You give away, but you grow on the inside. You lose paper currency, but you gain spiritual weight. Now we come to the verse I want you to focus on. Verse 19. And not giving for anyone who has done him a favor to be rewarded. This is the emotional breaker. Let's look at the Asbab al-Nuzul. These verses were revealed about Abu Bakr Raziallahu anhu. He was freeing slaves in Mecca. Bilal Raziallahu anhu. Amir bin Fuhayra Raziallahu anhu. Weak, tortured slaves. The leaders of Quraysh were confused. They said, why is Abu Bakr doing this? Did these slaves do a favor for Abu Bakr in the past? Is he paying them back for a debt? They couldn't process that someone would give without a hidden agenda. But Allah defends him. Allah says, he owes no one. My friends, this is the hardest level of sincerity. Scholars like Dr. Israr Ahmed emphasized that this is the definition of a revolutionary mindset, breaking the chains of social obligation. Ask yourself, do you only give to your cousin because he gave to you at your wedding? Do you only help your colleague because you might need a shift change next week? If yes, that is trade, that is business, that is not verse 19. Verse 19 is, I help you and I don't even want you to smile at me. I don't need your validation. So if he doesn't want thanks, what does he want? Verse 20. But only seeking the countenance of his Lord Most High. Mufti Menk, in his recent talks, touches on this beautifully. He says, when you do things for the face of Allah, you find peace. Because Allah never dies, and Allah never forgets. People forget, Allah does not. And then, the result, verse 21, وَلَا سَوْفَ يَرْضَى, and he is going to be well satisfied. Subhanallah. Look at the grammar here. Allah didn't say, and Allah will be satisfied with him, though that is true. Allah said, he, the giver, will be satisfied. This is a promise of mental health. This is a promise of contentment, ridha. Do you know why we're anxious? Because we want things from this world that this world cannot give. Allah is telling you, give for me, and I will make you satisfied. I will put a richness in your heart that no billionaire can buy. So here's my challenge to you this week. I want you to do one act of good, but it has to be for someone who can never pay you back. Maybe it's an anonymous donation. Maybe it's cleaning the mosque bathroom when no one is looking. Maybe it's forgiving someone who hurt you without even telling them. Do it for verse 20. Do it to see the face of your Lord. And wait for the promise of verse 21. Wait for that satisfaction to settle in your heart. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu gave everything and found everything. What are we holding on to? وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.